In 1956, the FBI discovered Wallace Dodd Ford in its quest to locate W.D. Farad. They did a year investigation on Wallace Dodd Ford. They interviewed Hazelbert. They sent agents to New Zealand and contacted his family. At the end of their year-long investigation of Wallace Dodd Ford, they produced a correlation summary summarizing a 52-page correlation summary. They summarized their conclusion, and this is what they said. They said it was not definitely determined whether the individual referred to as W.D. Ford in paragraphs 2 and 5 above was identical with the subject of this summary, W.D. Ford. They said it was not definitely determined. But he said the FBI concluded that Wallace Dodd Ford and W.D. Ford were the same. That's why he just spoke. He didn't have any documentation. FBI file, CG2532097. He just put the serial number up there. And think we're supposed to believe him when he tells us what it is. I am not a child and I am not your damn slave. You show me. And I'm going to show you. In connection with efforts to disrupt and curb the growth of the Nation of Islam, extensive research has been conducted in efforts to do what? Disrupt and curb the growth of the Nation of Islam. Extensive research has been conducted into various files maintained by this office. Among those files reviewed was that of Wallace Dodd Ford, which they concluded was not definitely determined that they were the same. It is felt that if the whereabouts of Allah, of who? Allah. And this is FBI file. If the whereabouts of Allah could be inconclusively determined, that inconclusively, the impact on the lives of Muhammad and his followers would be tremendous and could well serve to make Muhammad appear ridiculous. The lie that Wallace Dodd Ford and W.D. Ford are the same as part of the counterintelligence program to disrupt and curb the Nation of Islam. They had determined that in 1957 they could not determine that they were the same one, but they got more firm on the non-identity in 1963, because in 1962 the agents who they sent to New Zealand contacted Ford's relatives, a cousin, showed him a picture of W.D. Ford, and he said he is not him. And they, in August 2nd, 1963, J. Edgar Hoover, let me back up. The lie that he is trying to sell you originated in a Los Angeles Herald Examiner article written by Ed Montgomery. Ed Montgomery got his files, was sent to him by the FBI. Black Muslim founder exposed as a white. Reverend Chuck Singer, I'm sorry, Brother Natural Tahuti said that the FBI determined that the two were identical. This article was sent to the FBI, or a caller called the FBI inquiring about that article, inquiring about whether W.D. Ford and Ford were the same. This letter, August 2nd, 1963, from J. Edgar Hoover, regarding the article. J. Edgar Hoover says, Farad has been reported to be both Negro and white. However, fingerprint cards, he said fingerprint cards are ironclad. Is that what he said? He wants us to believe the fingerprint cards. Well, J. Edgar Hoover said fingerprint cards and identification division records at time of arrest show his color was white and of Arabian descent, not New Zealand. If you're going to quote the documents, quote them right. You lied on me, you lied on the FBI. The FBI don't need help lying. From the director to the special agent in charge of Chicago. That's why he doesn't have these documents. They'll bite him on his ass. File 253300971, August 12th, 1974. The director says, as the Bureau is aware, efforts were made in 1963 to verify the birth and identity of Wallace Farad or Wallace Dodd. These attempts met with negative results. He showed you some pictures. And then he lies about what the actual photo said. That picture of Farad and the two detectives, it has a caption on it. He said, the caption says, he confessed to the detectives that his racket, that he's racketeering. May I see that book, the Book of God, sir? That's what he said. This is that picture. What the captain actually said, what the captain, Chuck Singleton, says it said, was, I confess my racket. What it actually says is, here's my authority. Wallace Farad, head of the Order of Islam, explains from his Bible to detectives the workings of his cult. It was an offshoot of the Order of Islam which led Robert Harris, Negro, to slay James Smith in a cult right police charge. Farad is held. That's what the caption says. It says nothing about a racket. Who did you think you were coming to debate? Now let me get to the subject, because I'm the only one dealing with the subject. That was a worthy detour. You want me to dance with you all night, but I'm not. I got a woman.